One more thing. I've been mentioning these deep dives I've been taking, and so we watched that empty arena match, and my younger boys got to see your dad for the first time. And the word I kept using, and I really emphasized it, I just said, he was a gentleman. Your dad was a gentleman, he was a class act, and when my family lived in the panhandle of Florida, again, this is not a laugh line, I owned a gym. I didn't go there, but I owned it. And yeah, in the bar, and your dad used to stop by, and I always raved about him, always thought he was one of the very best to ever call a match, and when you were up here, it really touched my heart, and that's why I came back just to say he was a gentleman and a class act, and very much missed. So thanks, everyone. True, right? True.
This is my woman, my partner Shara, and every time we go to Jerry's house, we bust out with a new crown. This is for the event. It's got a little bit of history wrapped all around it. You got the naked statues, the Memphis Mid-South. We got, just dying on me. Check. Check 1, 2. Take my wire like that. You got amazing work doing. Yes, he does. Is this working? No. Is there another one? It is. I turned it on. Batteries. There it is a little bit. Check. A little bit more.
This one's working.
Oh shit, Bill. I want to say something else about Jimmy Hines, Bobby Fulton. He runs the best damn conventions out there. If you really want to meet, give it up for him. I seriously mean it. Make that trip to Chillicothe, Ohio. You will be so glad you did. And I appreciate you, Bobby. Thank you for being here. And is Mr. Turpin here? Is he not here? I got another, I'll wait and see if he shows up. Next guy was this smart ass who just picked up this mic over here. I'm gonna say this, years before there was ever a Rey Mysterio, years before there was ever Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, there was Bill Dundee. Well, I got a funny story about Jerry. He came and did an appearance at my store, and there was this little old lady in the back, oh, Bill Dundee this, Bill Dundee that, and she gets up to Jerry and goes, Jerry, you look so good, you've aged so well, and Jerry goes, you know who hasn't? Look at this guy, look at Bill Dundee, right, he's aged. The Dundee Lawler feud, I'm not going to say anything about it because there's a little video at the end of this, but these guys sold more tickets than any other two human beings on the face of the earth in a 10-week period. I didn't know this until recently. Everybody talks about Mid-South Wrestling in 1983, 1980. It was some of the best damn television that I have ever seen. That was not Bill Watts. That was Bill Dundee. Who would have known that big burly fat guys wouldn't draw any women to the arena, and that 1983 loser leave town match, we lost Bill Dundee, but Mid-South got him. And Bill says, man, what if, let's just do some Memphis. Let's bring in these good-looking guys, Rock and Roll Express. Let's bring in Terry Taylor. Let's get this young upstart manager, Jim Cornette. Let's see how he does down here. the houses pretty much doubled, and there were women in the audience, which drew more men in. And Bill Dundee, in my honest opinion, one of the single greatest underappreciated minds in the history of wrestling. Did you want to say something, Bill?
Oh, yeah, I'll say something.
I wasn't going to do any short jokes. Let me get you a few more steps up here. No, I'm kidding.
You want me to stand on that box? If I fall off, the son of a bitch, I'll sue you. Funky Morton, what are you doing? You go and talk after me. You're going to speak after me. What am I supposed to say? King, how are you doing? Pretty good. Is that Jimmy Hart? Handsome Jimmy, I love you. You know that. If I ever go the other way, I'm looking for you. Well, anyway, I thought that was funny. Are we wrestling tonight? When are we wrestling? Next week. Where the hell are we going for a week? Well, anyway, it's nice to see y'all. We'll be back next week, so y'all come back and we'll wrestle. Hey, do you want to say anything to the people? I'm out of saying. I've got nothing more to say. Except Burntown Bruno can kiss my ass. That's another thing right there.
The first superstar of wrestling, Bill Dundee. I got a guy up here named Tim Turpin. Where is Scott Romer? Scott's one of the most